is UFC 319 the best fight of the year? Is Dricus Du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev the best fight of the year? Guys, I honestly am starting to think this is if you're a real man type shit, like this is the real fight of the year. This is skill for skill. This is Khamzat Chimaev Dricus. I love this fight. They just had the press conference. It went from semi-respectful to full-on trash talk with Dricus getting booed. I want to compare finally the face-off here to that face-off that happened a couple days ago where Khamzat Chimaev looked so much bigger than Dricus. So we're going to look at that to see, is that still the case? Was it a little bit of, camera work, camera tricks? We're going to look into that. And also, I do want to discuss, like I said, is this the fight of the year? Because this is a big fight in my head. I was super excited watching this press conference, and the excitement kind of hit me late. It kind of hit me today and got me. I think this matchup is interesting for a lot of reasons on paper. It can go a lot of different ways, and that is mostly what I'm excited for. And I mean, not just me. Everybody else is excited for this fight. This fight is breaking different records. We're going to get into it and, potentially what that could look like if Khamzat Chimaev wins. What could a Khamzat Chimaev championship look like with him being such a massive superstar? But we're going to react to some of the trash talk right now. They just had the press conference. I want to show you DDP, how the crowd reacted to him just a little bit. I'm going to show you clips here and there, and then we're going to compare the face-off, guys. So let's take a look.
Is it your ability in the cage or your mentality in wanting to fight the best opponent at all times?
I think it's both of those things. I think it's the fact that I go out there and I want to fight the best.
And you guys see immediately the crowd is turning against this guy. And this is in, where is this? Chicago, guys. This isn't in in Abu Dhabi. This isn't in somewhere where Khamzat is born, he's not even, he's barely even ever lived in the United States other than training here, guys. This isn't somebody, like some fighters even come from other countries, and stay here for a very long time and, get their own fan base from their state. This is not even that. Khamzat Chimaev is far from an American, and the fact that he's getting this sort of, treatment, we haven't, and I know this is going to sound very dramatic, but seriously, we haven't seen this kind of reaction since the likes of Conor McGregor. I mean, Ilya Topuria, it doesn't even get this big of a pop in these press conferences. He was getting booed against Charles. Charles Oliveira is another guy, someone that's not American. These are the type of fighters, the big fighters that have big fan bases. I don't know. I mean, there was a time where Khamzat seemed to be a little bit hated. I feel like he's gained, some love from the fans since, beating Whitaker, gaining some respect. Let's see some of the trash talk, guys.
Okay, now you're getting sad, guys. Come on. Everybody has their motivations.
Hey, Africa never gonna see the belt again. Sorry, guys.
Khamzat says Africa will never see the belt again.
Don't lie. Nobody heard what he just said. Not a single person here heard what this man just said.
I did, but probably no one out there.
There's no way.
That is true.
The motivations differ. The outcome will be the same. I'm walking out there champion. He's getting his money whether he wins or loses for him. So it's a good day at the office for him. I'll only be satisfied when I walk out there with my belt.
Damn, guys. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, the trash talk between these two, it's not insane, but clearly, these two are known to trash talk each other a little bit here and there, especially Dricus. I mean, honestly, Khamzat's lucky he didn't cry at this press conference. Dricus has gone pretty hard at some of his other opponents.
I remember, laying in bed. I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Fucking, I had fucking, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
We are here now, guys, at the face-off section. I want to take a look with you guys. There's a lot of fun fights on this card, by the way. I love this card a lot, and I'm really, honestly, looking forward to it. This is one of my most anticipated cards. I felt like I wasn't that excited for the last one, but here is the face-off, guys, and this is big. We're going to look at the face-off from the other day, compare, because, let's actually just compare now, all right? This was actually, no, we'll take a look at that in a second. This is the face-off from the other day that, look, remember, Khamzat, we talked about it on the channel on Wednesday, 2 days ago. Khamzat Chimaev went up to DDP and looked like he mocked him, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan of DDP, but it wasn't looking good for him. We got this angle of it as well. I wanted to show you guys where, as we could see, look here, he looks a little bigger himself than Khamzat. So the size difference isn't really that crazy. And as we could see here, the size difference is also, once again, not very crazy. I mean, I don't know, though. I do think that Khamzat is a big guy. Do not get me wrong. He's a very, his torso is just so long, I don't know. It's, weird. you know, but I feel like in the face-off, they got kind of close. Man, guys, I'm looking forward to this fight, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if this is your fight of the year. And yeah, I mean, look, and even him, he's still chirping at him, still talking shit and stuff. And yeah, just yelling at him. Wow, guys. So yeah, that's the intensity. And Dricus just looking at him in the eye. So yeah, we also have this version of it. If you guys want to take a look, I don't know. Can we see what he says? No, I think it cuts off. But yeah. I think that this is a pretty good fight. I love the intensity. You know that these two can get intense. They're both about it. So as you guys can see, this was quite clearly a camera trick, which is, you know, look, I know a lot of people in my comments were saying, oh, like clearly it's a camera trick. I don't know. I was concerned. I also mentioned in the video it could be a camera trick and that we will see at the face-off during the press conference. We finally saw. I think it's safe to say, you know, you see these two next to each other to actually get them close. Not very different, which makes this fight all the more interesting. You know, that doesn't change the fact Khamzat is still very strong. But as I predicted yesterday, I made a prediction yesterday. I broke it down. We talked about the fight. So I'm going to kind of leave that there as yesterday if you guys want to go check that out. But I want to know, is this the fight of the year? Because, yeah, this fight is breaking records. I want to show you guys this before we wrap up. Dricus Du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev had the most watched UFC press conference this year with concurrent viewers. I don't know if this is like, probably not total views, but probably concurrent viewers, with beating UFC 317, UFC 311, getting 110K people watching at once, which is obviously super impressive. And I'm going to tell you guys this. There have been, you know, I think this fight is a lot more popular than a lot of other fights. You know, I see a lot more people talking about it. I have friends texting me about this fight. This is a fight that's a lot bigger. And Khamzat Chimaev, because it really is because of Khamzat. I'm not trying to take away anything from DDP. DDP is a really good fighter. He's a really good champion. And he's really a good opponent for Khamzat, because Khamzat, you know, DDP is like the you know, great in every aspect of MMA. You know what I mean? Like, he has so many skill sets. He's been the champion, and this is like his perfect like opponent. His perfect foe is like this chaotic, crazy, you know, overpowered, strong guy in the first round that is so unorthodox. It's a perfect matchup. It's a perfect storyline. And Khamzat, I mean, this has been a long time coming. We have talked about for so long, is Khamzat, you know, ever going to be a UFC champ? We are going to find out on Saturday, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We will, of course, be reacting to the fight as soon as it happens, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my last video where I predicted Khamzat and DDP. You guys are the best fan base in MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.